Right, so a hammer-on would sound something like this. Okay, so hopefully there you heard two different notes, but instead of me picking one and then picking the next like this, well, you can definitely hear the da-da. Hammering on is basically putting one of your fingers on, playing the note, using another one of your fingers to press onto the next fret, and then that's going to change the sound without picking again. So okay, see, so you saw that I only picked once, alright? So to perform a hammer on then, if you look at the tab, you'll know it's a hammer on because in between the notes it's going to have a H, okay, for hammer. So to start off with, index finger, fret 5, string number 4, we're going to pick that once, then while the note's ringing out, you're going to take your middle finger, the very sort of tip of your middle finger, you're going to push that quite hard down onto the middle of fret 6 on the same string, okay, string number 4. So if we get really close, you're going to hold down like that, and then while the note's ringing, take that finger and press it down right in the middle there, okay? So when you do that, you remember, pick it once, let the note ring out and press your finger on, so. Okay, and when you do that you should just hear a change in pitch, alright? So that's what a basic hammer on is there then, and that's just using our index finger and our middle finger. Another thing you could do is use your ring finger instead. So in this example then, we'll start with our index finger in the same position. We're going to pick the string, and this time we're going to hammer on with our ring finger, okay? So our ring finger onto fret 7, okay, so like this. Okay, so do do. So again, if I come really close, okay, so that's the next shape. All we're going to do now is start off in the same position. This one's going to be quite tricky until you've got really good sort of little finger strength, and all we're going to do is play that same string, then while it's ringing out with your little finger, press down onto fret 8, string 4. Okay, so there you have 3 different hammer-ons. What we've been doing so far is playing sort of 2 notes in each hammer-on, okay? What you'll find Blink-182 doing a lot of is sort of playing, say, 3 notes in a hammer-on, okay? So that might sound something like this. Okay, so instead of just going doo-doo, it's going diddle-doo. So if I come really close, what I'm doing there is my index finger onto fret 5, string 4. I'm going to play that once. While that's ringing out, I'm going to press my middle finger down onto fret 6. Then while that's ringing out, press my little finger down onto fret 8. Okay, so there's your basic hammer-ons there then. Okay, if you look at the tab now, what we can do is have a look at pull-offs. Pull-offs are signified by the P in between the 2 notes. It's going to be the complete opposite of a hammer-on, really. So this time what we're going to do is put your index finger onto fret 5 again on string 4. This time though, we're going to start also with our middle finger on fret 6, string number 4, okay? We're going to pick string number 4, and while it's ringing out, we're going to take off our middle finger. We're going to sort of pull it away from the guitar and down a little bit and sort of try and flick the string, so. Okay, so you hear it go. Okay, so if I come close you can see. So do do. Okay, so that's the first sort of pull off, and I think a lot of people find pull offs a lot more difficult than hammer-ons. Okay, so you know, like if that's the case, not to worry. You know, a little bit of practice, you'll get there, no problem. So that's the first shape then. The next shape is leaving your index finger where it is. This time we're going to put our ring finger onto fret 7. We're going to pick string 4 again and pull that finger off. Okay, finally a little finger onto fret 8, string 4, and pull that off. Okay, and I'd say out of all the fingers, it's your little finger that's probably going to cause you the most trouble, okay? So, if you saw there, instead of just pulling straight off, I kind of pulled downwards and flicked it a little. Okay, and that's just to make it sound out a little bit louder. Just like we do with hammer-ons, we can play more than 2 notes. So what we're going to do, index finger back in that same position, your middle finger onto fret 6 string 4, your little finger fret 8 string 4. We're going to play string 4 and then pull off your little finger, then pull off your middle finger and leave your index finger where it is. Okay, so there we have some basic hammer-ons and pull-offs. If you look at the tab now, it's a little bit different again. We're just going to play 2 hammer-ons and 2 pull-offs, okay? And this time what we're going to do, instead of playing all sorts of notes where we're going to be fretting, we're going to be doing some open notes, okay? And this is what Blink do a heck of a lot of, alright? You know, there's so many songs where Blink do hammer-ons and pull-offs to open notes, okay? So, if you look at the tab, all we're going to do is pick string 4, open, and then while that's ringing out, take our index finger and push it down onto the middle, right in between the metal frets, right into the middle of fret 4, okay? So you hear the doo-doo. Okay, and then after that we'll do the same kind of thing, and this time what we're going to do is use our middle finger onto press down onto fret 5, so okay. From there then we'll have a go at doing the same but doing pull-offs. So start with your index finger on fret 4 string 4, pick that and pull it off to the open note, and then do the same with fret 5 in your middle finger. Okay, so that's the complete basics of your hammer-ons there then. If you look a little bit further down, I've got another video, and that's where we'll be learning some actual Blink-182 riffs and looking how you can use these hammer-ons, okay?